Welcome back to the Awkward Tapes. This is episode 78. This is the podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward things. And today we're going to be doing another draft. If you like the drafts, this is for you. If you don't like the drafts, this is also for you.
Page.
This is the For You page. TikTok.
Sure.
I thought you were saying like if there's a listener out there named Paige.
Oh, no.
Hey, Paige. Well,
Hey, Paige.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah. Well, Presley, give Paige a Presley thought.
Paige.
Someone out there named Paige is going crazy right now.
This is for you.
Specifically.
Is sand called sand because it is located between the sea and the land?
I like that.
That's good.
Is
pretty
it, though?
good.
I think that's
Could
a
it
good
be?
one. Yeah, it could. Yeah.
You've had a lot worse Presley thoughts. I give this one a pass.
I give it more than
But
a
could it
pass.
actually?
They could,
I mean, is that the reasoning? No. But
It
How do
could
you
be.
know?
Were you there?
Probably.
Yeah, were you there?
dang, you got me. I wasn't there,
they
guys.
could have called it Lee.
Lee.
I think it could be.
I'm going to
Yeah.
look it up. I'm kind of curious.
Right?
The word sand comes from the Dutch word zand,
Dang
which
it.
means unstable ground near a river.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Because you
I
have
don't
to
agree.
remember,
Ah,
English is dumb.
I don't agree with that fact.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either.
So yeah, that was fake news. Yeah,
We're
gonna
redefining.
we're gonna fact check that.
Yeah.
It's mostly false.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's for you,
Paige.
Paige.
Poor Paige, man.
Yeah.
If we
sorry.
have a listener out there named Paige, please let us know in some sort of comment, like
Yeah.
Discord. Write in the comments here. We see you, Paige.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Literally through the lens.
Just let us know
Yeah,
your
fix your
names,
hair.
where you live, your social security, everything.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Thanks for coming back, guys. Make sure to follow along. We're going to be doing a bands draft, like musical
Hey.
bands.
Oh, yeah.
So criticize us and prepare yourself for a session apocalypse. And we are back. Evan,
All
explain.
right, so we're doing a draft. Again, you probably know about this already, but for those that don't, it's almost like picture fantasy football or something, to where there will be a list of bands. One of us will draft a band, and then the next person will pick a different band of sorts. Exactly. And if you can see Leighton, you have to pick it by looking like this. But no, but someone will pick a band, and then the next person will have to pick a different band. It goes down the list. We're going to do snake order, which means that the person who picks last of the first round will get to pick first of the second round. It will be obvious once you see us do it. It will make sense.
You'll figure it out.
You'll
You're,
figure it
you're
out.
a smart
And-
guy, Paige.
Yeah.
What guy? Paige? What? Okay.
All right. Anyway,
I've met a guy named
so,
Paige.
Really?
P-A-I-G-E.
Yeah, that's how
Interesting.
you spell it. Okay, so Shmev gets the first pick for this one. He finally gets the first pick of a draft that we definitely didn't do it that way, then randomized all the rest of us. It was definitely fully random. So anyway, Shmev, you have the first pick.
I do. See, it's kind of tough for me having
s-
the first pick.
I will say
because-
it's an obvious with who in reality should be picked number one overall, but because the Parker brothers are not
Yep.
fans of this band,
Yep.
it makes it a not easy.
there's
number one
two or
pick.
three that I feel like could be number one.
Yes,
But out of those three, I feel like I narrowed it down to two. But because they don't like a specific band, I'm going with this one.
okay.
So I am going with Queen.
No,
yeah.
I knew you do it. I knew you would
Queen.
do
Damn.
it.
Yeah.
I
See,
knew it.
Queen for me, to me, that is my number one overall pick for this
Yeah.
draft.
It's arguably, I think more than maybe 50% of people would say they're the best band of all time.
I don't know if it would be more than 50%
A lot
of
of
people.
people would say
A
it, though.
lot of
of
people would
people.
say it, but yeah, it's hard to say that they're more than
And you could say a
the other
couple,
band, but
two or three more could be number one, I feel like.
yeah, but no, Queen.
yeah.
That is a terrific pick. I feel like you don't
More
really
fun
have to
more.
explain yourself on
No.
this one. Queen is very self-explanatory.
Solid pick.
Thank you, sir.
Solid.
Alrighty, so
Good
now
look. Good look.
Leighton gets the second overall pick.
The Beatles.
There you go. I like it.
I'm doing it because I know they are known to be one of the greatest, and I think that they're a solid band. Just personally, I don't like them as much.
just
I
bad
don't like
taste
to
in
listen
music.
to them.
I'd say they're by far the most influential.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
sure.
I mean, the
And
Beatles
they're
and Queen.
known to be one of the greatest. So
Yeah.
I'm picking them.
Yeah, the Beatles and Queen. To me, those were the super obvious one and
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
From here on out, I feel like this could go any and all directions. But to me, those had to be the top 10
Yes.
picks. There was no way those
fair.
wouldn't be.
I would put Queen over the Beatles for sure.
I
And
would
I
too
actually listen
personally,
to Queen,
but
so
I would too personally. But I still think the Beatles are really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still like the Beatles. But all
Good
right,
looks, good
now,
looks.
now it's the thinker, Mr. Presley.
Parker.
You have Presley Parker. You have the third pick. And again, from here on out,
I'm sorry.
everybody smack the crap out of that man. No, but from here on out, this could
Now it gets
genuinely
tough.
go a million different directions.
Snake. Did we mention it was a snake draft?
Yeah, it will
Okay.
be. So like the order will go Presley, myself, then Zach, and then after that, then it will go Zach, myself, Presley, Leighton, Schmev. You'll see. You'll see.
Hit us.
You're a smart man, Paige, according to Presley.
What was that?
What is that?
It's a flashlight.
Yeah.
You know we have lights on in here, Zach.
It's for work. Sorry, I keep it in my pocket. Shut up. I keep it in my pocket.
Anyways, Presley, what's your pick?
Presley, what's your band?
You're not ready. None
Is
of
this
y'all
gonna
are
be a
ready.
bad
think
pick
I'm
or
ready.
something.
None of
think
y'all
I'm
are
ready.
ready.
I don't know.
You're just not.
Alvin
He's
and the
throwing
Chipmunks.
us off
Yeah.
guard.
Am I ready?
What's funny is I'm actually still deciding. I'm
Oh,
going to
wow.
choose.
Da, da,
Good
dun.
ones. I choose Tech 9. I'm just kidding.
Presley.
Okay.
Okay. All
Let's be
right.
Like, that is a
All right.
rapper. That
What's
is
your
not
pick?
a band.
What is your pick, dog?
I'm going to go a different direction.
Okay.
Just say it. My
Breaking
gosh.
Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin.
okay.
Breaking Benjamin. Okay.
I respect that pick.
First round?
I think we all know Presley and I love that band. So
First round.
I've got to start setting some tones.
Yeah, that was
that was an interesting first pick.
that was an
It is.
interesting third overall pick. That was. Okay. So here, because that
Yeah,
pick is very
explain.
controversial. Explain
Yeah.
the reasoning.
They have existed in multiple eras.
Okay.
They came out pretty early on in early 2000s, I believe. That's
Uh,
when they were most
yeah.
popular, probably. Then they went away for a while, and then they made a comeback.
Oh, okay.
So
They have several, I think it's a solid.
so
It's a good band.
By-
This covers my modern rock era
like
that I would
grunge.
like
Okay.
to check off my list.
sure. Alrighty. See, with mine, I mean, when you think of bands, you typically think of rock bands. I'm still gonna go with a rock
I
band
said
here.
Tech 9, and y'all started.
I knew
freaking
that had
out.
to have been a
I knew
joke.
it had to be a joke because I'm like, this man is a
Had.
modern day
I don't think it
rapper
was
and a
either.
solo artist. Okay. Anyways,
It was,
I think it was.
my pick's gonna be a little more quote unquote stereotypical. It won't be breaking the mold as much.
Mold.
I don't know mold. I don't
Shakira.
know if Shakira.
Oh,
Yeah, Shakira and
my.
J Lo at the Super Bowl. That's my pick.
Oh.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, no.
All right.
Okay. So this could go a few different directions. I genuinely don't know who else to pick after Queen of the Beatles, but I'm just gonna pick Aerosmith.
Okay.
I feel like Aerosmith.
I'm happy.
It's a
with that.
band that a lot of people know. They have lots of hits. They're very popular, very good. I feel like. So, and I think that they actually have a wide range. Like even just like Dream On, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way. Like those are all three very different songs in my opinion.
That's fair.
So I like the variety. Anyway,
I'm-
Bald Man, it is now to you.
I just got to say, I'm really glad you didn't pick the band that I wanted to pick because I was kind of waiting on it. But with that being said, my first pick, personally, is going to be Led Zeppelin.
Good
I
pick.
Okay.
Good
love Led Zeppelin. John Bonham.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a guy.
Very good pick.
Yeah. I just feel like they're a really influential band, and not only are they considered one of the best rock bands of all time, I just think that their music is just so legendary. I don't know. I like Led Zeppelin. Would you stop that? You silly
Stairway to
goose.
Heaven.
Stairway to
Oh yeah, it's a great 18-minute song.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my next pick, and I'm sorry because Presley, you're gonna hate me. I'm picking Nirvana.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was gonna pick that.
You know Nirvana was gonna come up at some point. Just
Nirvana
with this
It had
group.
to.
Was really the king of grunge back in the day, and
90s.
I mean Dave Grohl. Whew, that's just such a good.
how can
band.
you not play grunge music with a name like that?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my two picks.
Roll.
All right, no.
We're just doing 5, right?
Yeah, we're doing 5.
Okay.
There are a couple I could go with here. All right. I have to pick Nickelback. No, I'm joking. No.
I wouldn't hate you for it. They're an
Okay,
extremely
I think
influential
you
band.
guys may make fun of me for this one.
Yeah.
I'm actually a really big fan of this band.
Oh.
I think I'm going to be made fun of for it. I'm going to go Coldplay.
No, that's a good one.
That's not who.
Coldplay, I think they're again a lot of. I think that's a band that gets a lot of hate. I think Coldplay has some really good songs, so I like Coldplay.
Okay, just curious. What's your favorite song?
Favorite probably Viva La Vida.
Okay, that's a good one. For me, I think it's Yellow.
That's a good dish.
Yellow is a good song. The Scientists and Clocks were really good, especially like right after 9/11. I know that was considered like a very powerful album for that.
Yeah.
They have A Sky Full of Stars. They have a few songs that were really really good.
Yeah.
All right, so now
Solid pick.
Presley.
Thank you.
ZZ Top.
Okay. All right. I just gotta say this. Me and Evan talked about this last night. We literally took it off the list because
Why?
he has 75 bands on that list, and we literally just talked about it and took it off
Why?
because ZZ Top is not a top tier band. I'm sorry. What? It's not. It's not.
Get out of here.
No.
No,
You're
seriously, get
okay.
out. Get
They're
out.
they're good. They're good.
Get
I
out.
would I would say borderline great, but not that good.
Not the greatest.
No.
You're telling me
Not-
they didn't make a list in 75 that you listed?
I would put them in the top 75 bands. I don't think I'd
Okay,
put
if
them.
we're talking about like just purely like rock and classic rock, sure, top 75 for sure. But we're talking
on.
about modern, 90s, like, dude,
Okay.
come on, ZZ
Dude.
Top.
Yes.
No,
Music doesn't have to be complicated.
yeah, I know that, and Breaking Benjamin isn't complicated.
I think they're complicated.
Oh well, you're kind of negating your own point at this point.
I think they're complicated. I think ZZ Top is classic and simple.
I
No?
think it's Leighton's turn.
Are you gonna put 21 Pilots over ZZ Top?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, literally.
No. no
Okay,
way.
well they're on the list. Like, there's a lot of like.
I was just putting a lot of different people on the list.
Actually, I
Well,
think
that's
21
that's a
Pilots is
personal
more than-
preference thing.
Yeah.
You guys know, like, I don't like 21 Pilots.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see that
specifically
were-
because of the drummer.
Why? You don't like his drummer?
Oh,
Um,
Zach hates the drummer because he got his own signature sticks, right?
He got his own signature sticks by Vic Firth in the first 2 years of that band being like
What's wrong
published.
with that?
What a
Because
G.
he's didn't do anything to define any part of the culture in drumming at all or percussion.
Huh.
Anyway, it's Leighton's turn. Leighton,
Okay.
you should pick a band.
I
guess,
take it by
I
Zach.
let you look at the list that has
did.
like seven. How many? It wasn't
There's a
actually
lot of good bands
75.
on here.
There are 72.
I'm gonna go with ACDC.
Screw you. Screw you.
yeah.
That's literally. I had them right here.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah,
what, that's my pick.
AC/DC.
yeah, I
See,
like them.
Now, Zach can give another. Zach hates these last two picks. He hates ZZ Top and he hates ACDC, but I think ACDC was a good pick.
What's wrong with
What?
Okay.
There's something
Let me
wrong.
let me
You're
talk.
telling me a
let
lot
me
about
talk my
yourself.
piece.
I'm gonna interrupt
Let
you.
me speak my piece. ACDC, I like their songs. Thunderstruck, classic. Okay.
Didn't do enough.
Back
for
in
music.
Black, really good. What I hate,
TNT.
what I hate about ACDC and what turns me away from them so much is I hear so many people, including drummers alike, like us, who say
Okay.
that the drummer for ACDC is one of the best of all time, and I cannot get behind that at all.
But
Just because he's in a good band and they make
I think
good
you just have
music and he
opinions
does
about the
well.
drummers.
yeah,
That's
about
it.
the drum, the whole
Well,
the
yeah.
band as a whole.
This is the
like,
band as a
good.
whole, though. Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta
And they've done a
understand this
lot
is just
for
my
music,
personal
too.
opinions. That's it. I'm not saying
Okay.
that if you pick ACD, like I respect the pick. I like their songs. It's just
the drummer.
yeah, it's just the drummers for these guys.
Okay, do you like the Beatles drummer? Do you think he's like
Ringo
a top?
Starr?
Yeah.
No. I
Okay,
mean, I
a lot of
think he's
people
one
would
of the
say
most-
he's up there though.
I would say he's one of the most influential and probably is really good, but I don't think he's all that.
A lot of people would put him up there.
Interesting.
I wouldn't. But,
Is it my
you know.
pick?
Yeah, you have two back-to-back picks.
Like I said, just
between the
opinions.
bickering.
Okay.
You guys asked.
No, I kind of like the bickering.
When I ask for
have
your
fun.
opinion, I want you to repeat mine back to me.
Yeah. Exactly what he
That's a
said.
good line.
Thank you, Gen Z.
For real.
Oh, this gets hard.
Is this still the second? This is still.
This
the
is
second
the end of the
round.
second round.
Yeah.
There have
So
only
you
been
get
9
two.
bands that
Yeah.
have picked.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna go with Leonard Skinner.
It's
I've,
a good
honestly,
one.
I like that.
a
That's
good
a really
one.
good pick.
I grew up listening to Leonard Skinner, Queen, and the Beatles. So Leonard Skinner was one that I had to pick.
Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite band. So
All right, it's
I
going
grew
to
up
take me a
listening to them
year
a
to
lot.
spell this because they have so many different Y's.
yeah. Shoot. I think my second pick. To be completely honest, I'm not the absolute biggest fan of them, but I
Mhm.
know they're one of the more popular and people love them. I'm going with Rolling Stones.
Okay, that's a
Okay,
solid
no,
pick.
I feel like that is a good pick, especially for third round, because I feel like the Rolling Stones, they're nobody's favorite, but everybody has respect for them just because
Yeah.
I think they've been a band for, what is it been? I think, 105
time.
years they've been a band.
Yeah,
Really?
about
Uh,
105.
I think about 105 years.
him and
when
them and Bach used to get down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, William Shakespeare, he wrote several plays about the Rolling Stones.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Can we
no.
put Beethoven
In fact,
on
if
this
you
one?
look in, I think it is Exodus in the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. The Rolling Stone. Yeah, people always read it as the Pharaoh. It actually says the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, and they always think it's a physical rolling stone, but it's not.
But no, I actually think the Rolling Stones are fine. Plus,
Yeah, that's a good pick.
what's that one song of theirs? Where are they on here? The Rolling Stones.
What was that one? Paris is in the name.
No, Paint It Black. Paint It Black.
Paint It-
Actually
yeah,
is
yeah,
a really
yeah.
good
That's a
song.
good one.
Paint it, paint it, paint,
Paint It Black.
Yeah, I
Y'all
like
want to
it.
know my pick?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I
We
guess,
have to know.
since we're there.
How about Guns N' Roses, baby?
That's a good
Guns
one.
N' Roses, yeah, I respect it. I do.
That is a good one.
Do-
Although
do-
I'll be honest, I don't think I could name. Wait, Sweet Child of Mine.
Welcome to the Jungle, man.
Okay, there's another one.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, welcome to the jungle. I mean, I guess maybe Sweet Child of Mine is better well known, but man, it's Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Guns N' Roses, they have some classics there. They do.
Yeah.
All right, so now Presley, I have a feeling that you may not be doing well with Zach, but you could be doing really well overall.
Yeah.
You have Breaking Benjamin and ZZ Top.
Obviously, I got to go with my homie Lizzo.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Her band.
Don't even get
Her,
me
her,
started.
her,
I'm just waiting for someone to say Destiny's Child. I'm just waiting on it.
no, but let's get serious.
Okay. Sorry.
Journey.
That's a good
pick.
one.
That's a good one.
That's a good pick.
Journey is a good pick. Presley didn't stop believing. My gosh.
Dog.
Why?
You know when the light comes on at some of them, like
Yeah.
Okay.
For the audio listeners that are extremely confused, there's a flashlight on the table, and Press is acting like it's a vape.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's hard is
So
that
cool.
Yep.
there is a
LED
band
flavored.
here, and Zach.
I'm sorry.
It's TV static flavored.
I was gonna say what's hard here is now it's my pick. There is a band here that I think and Zach knows what I'm talking about. I think that they're the most sold or like listened to band or whatever in U.S. history. So part of me wants to go with that. Just I don't love the band, but they're good. But I don't. They're the obvious pick. But despite that, this one might be. I'm gonna go with ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
Oh, I forget about them.
Yeah, because they, for those of you who don't know, or that aren't familiar with the name, they came out with songs like Mr. Blue Sky, which
Yes.
I didn't realize that Electric Light Orchestra was that band, but Mr. Blue Sky, I was like, oh yeah, that's great. Or maybe if you watch Marvel, was it Guardians with the Galaxy 2 or the first one or something?
I think it was
led-
both of them.
Or both of them that led with that song.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's a great song. I really like ELO overall. So yeah, they may
Also-
not be the most obvious pick, but I like them.
I was just now looking this up. I don't even think are in the top 15, sadly, for most sold in the U.S.
I think they might either most sold or most played, or they're one of the ones like that. At least specifically for bands, not including solo.
After
artists.
this,
Yeah.
let's just do a drummer draft.
A drummer draft, yes. All right. Well,
would be
now
fun.
Zach gets back-to-back picks.
I wouldn't know enough.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna pick for my first. The second one's kind of hard though.
Yeah.
'Cause I only get one after that.
Make it number 2.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to pick bands that are like I don't think y'all will pick, but it'll still be a good pick. But my first one's gonna be Rush. I love Rush.
Yeah. Rush, I think, is a good one.
They're kind of like the weird black sheep of the family for rock, in my opinion. I don't know. Like they have really odd music, but it's just really good.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, I feel like Rush, and I forget if I even said this to you or not, but Rush to me is one of those bands that they're top heavy. Like the top songs, like Tom Sawyer, great song, but they're very top
Yeah.
heavy. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Wait, what? They're top heavy. What do you mean?
Yeah, it is.
They
a
don't have a
confusing
lot
term.
of they don't have a lot of depth to them. Like their top songs are really good.
They have
Oh,
really
but they
good
don't have-
songs, but then the rest is like,
okay.
Yeah, it's like they have
yeah.
a really good
Okay.
selection of like 2 or 3 songs. and then
Okay.
after that,
I was so
You
confused.
understand?
Yes, I do.
top
I want
heavy.
you
Gotcha.
Leighton, not woman top heavy, not that kind.
I didn't go there.
Hey,
You went there.
incorporate
I
didn't
think
go
that I
there.
think that's where you were going.
incorporate it to your life. Just start saying top heavy when you're describing things.
Exactly.
All right,
All right. Anyway, Zach gets another pick.
I get a steal. I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah,
Good pick.
that was going to be my pick.
Solid.
But
Pawn Stars.
Solid.
I'm sorry.
Now their drummer's not there.
Y'all keep making fun of me for that Pawn Stars.
Chumley
pick.
They got
does.
a
Okay,
He's-
'cause
great
that might
drummer.
be the worst pick of all the drafts yet.
I love that
Just-
show.
Just the fact that okay, guys, this one's a sleeper.
It's
I
not
just
that
remember
bad.
All of us were looking at each other, just like,
Like,
okay.
I really like that show. Everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen
I've
it.
seen like an episode or two.
There's a
but
reason I
mean-
don't still watch it.
I do. Okay.
I like
Alright.
Chumley.
Chumley is awesome, man. And Rick.
Rick's cool.
And the old man.
It's a-
Okay.
the whole
I'm
cast.
gonna go with another modern band here, just because they've been one of my favorites for a long time. It would be a sin for me not to pick Imagine Dragons.
Okay, that's a good one.
That
Yeah.
is a good one.
Saw that one coming.
I love Imagine Dragons. I adore.
I put him up there.
So
pretty
I'm
solid.
like, I knew that I couldn't pick them in the like first couple rounds, but fourth round, I'm like, you know what?
Alright.
I need to go with my guy. I need to go with my boys. They get a lot of hate,
boys.
and that makes me sad, but they are very good. All right, so now Presley
All right.
Parker.
I'm gonna go with Eminem.
Oh wait, D12. That's his rap group. That would count.
He's in a group called Trail Mix.
If I'm ever in a group,
That
I'm
is
using that.
good.
Shmer, that was good.
No,
Thank you. I'll be here next Saturday.
You will
Actually,
be?
after
I'll be here
Saturday
2
after.
Saturdays.
we'll
from
be in
now.
the stew.
And you'll be in the stew next Saturday.
That yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Studio
Um,
for those who
We're gonna
speak
do a
English.
vlog for studio day.
we're gonna do a
We're gonna do a studio day for a vlog. More is like
Whose turn is
more
it?
like
It is Presley's.
Metallica.
Dang,
that's
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
It's good.
I struggled.
it's good.
It's okay. Not my
I wanted
favorite.
the Eagles. I couldn't do it.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you.
The
Okay.
drummer
Sucks pretty
sucks.
bad.
Yeah, no.
Their drummer's terrible.
The drummer
take
is
that back.
literally awful.
The
Yeah,
guitarists
he's
use
good.
they use guitar picks I don't like.
They're too stiff.
Yep.
They're too stiff.
Not
They
flimsy
use
enough.
synthetic reeds. I mean,
Get him out of here.
This
The
is not
Metallica
true
drummer's
bamboo.
actually solid.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now Leighton.
Leighton.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Dang, this is tough. Have I told you how tough this was?
Don't do it
like
again.
bad chicken.
Am I gonna steal?
Don't steal mine.
I was
again.
gonna do a modern one.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I
Okay.
feel like
Because I don't have
there
any
aren't
moderns.
as many modern bands, but I feel like there are a few good modern bands that have not been picked.
Yeah, definitely.
There's one in particular that's coming to mind that I think are really good that have not been picked.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Green
go with.
Three.
They're probably the most popular and best like modern band I can think of. And since I have the Beatles, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, I'm gonna go with One Republic.
That was the band I was
yes.
thinking of.
Yeah, good pick.
Evan and I were
am-
talking about that one last night.
I think they're
Okay,
probably
One
the
Republic.
best modern band.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's.
Other than Imagine Dragons, they're good too.
I was gonna say,
Those
this is just me personally. I think that
They're
that
both
is
okay.
easily the best pick of the fourth round so far.
I was
Thanks,
actually
man.
talking
I
about
think
them last year.
I think One Republic are very, very underrated. All right, so Schmevin.
you're gonna be done with me by the end of the day.
All right.
I already am.
Zach's gonna kill all of us after this.
So
Zach likes One Republic.
Oh, I do. Yeah, like I said, we were talking about it last night.
I was talking about One Republic last year.
We were talking
I was
about
talking about him
Ryan.
in 07.
yeah,
Ryan Tedder, believe it or not, is actually a Christian, and he writes tons of worship music. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of, I think it's like CCM artists.
Oh my god. He uses an O2 pencil. That is so
These-
19th century.
Just my personal opinions. You don't need to adopt them.
yeah, they have to
All right.
agree with mine.
Shmev, you get back-to-back picks here.
All right,
That's the good thing about being number one.
last pick of the fourth round, I'll go with Aerosmith.
That's
What?
one he's already
Solid.
picked.
No.
No, you won't.
Evan took that one.
Evan took that one.
That was
Did you take
literally my
his
first pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will go with Kiss.
Ooh, shoot!
Dang.
Zach,
that one off the list too.
You guys have
Zach
terrible
is-
music
How do
taste.
you take that off the list?
Kiss
of
is
top
literally, like,
75?
Top rock band of all time.
They're not top 75.
no, are we going by? No, they 100% are.
In the world.
For me, it's personal preference why I didn't include them because my list was just
Yeah.
going to be ones that I personally wanted to pick. Like to me, the list that I compiled,
They're not
they
in
weren't-
your top 75.
they wouldn't be in my top 150. They're awful.
Yeah. Hate 'em.
What? Kiss
Hate
is
'em.
awful.
What's wrong with them? They're
They
drummer.
got like 2 good songs, like Evan said about Rush. They're
They
top
have
heavy.
albums worth
But-
of good songs.
Oh,
insane.
can you name 3 right now?
Yes,
I'll look them up.
that was the first album.
Yep.
the second album.
That's
and the
good.
third album.
That's
then the-
good. See
and-
exactly
and
what
then-
I'm saying.
Listen, they revolutionized the idea of live performance and live albums.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you that.
Give it to me.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, and their revolution
I
sucks.
was
Anyway,
made for
Schmev
love
gets
and
another
baby.
pick.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I
that was
I
gonna
know
be my
this
next
is
one.
going to be easily our most controversial episode yet when it comes to this because people are very opinionated. Also, for those of you confused why we haven't said something like Taylor Swift or whatever yet, again, this is just bands, no solo artists or anything like that allowed.
Maybe next time.
Maybe hey, that could be another
Yeah, I
one,
think we
just
should
solo
do
artists, no
solo
bands.
Oh, that would get heated.
That'd probably get even more heated than this.
Any one of you pick Lizzo.
That burp got away from me. Sorry, viewers.
Actually, you know what? Lizzo, just as a hot take, I actually think she's a really good singer. I just don't like her music.
So anyway,
It's a podcast. I'm allowed to talk.
I know.
Oh, your thoughts and feelings have to align with mine. We've been over this.
Is she in your top 75? You'd put
No.
Okay, I don't know if this band has been taken. Bon Jovi
Oh, I don't think it has.
That's a good one.
Wait, is Bond?
have they been
Wait.
picked yet?
No, they
No.
haven't.
No, Bon Jovi's
No.
a band.
I'm
It-
going with
okay,
Bon
okay.
Jovi if they haven't been picked yet.
They have not. No.
I'll take
John
Bon Jovi.
John Bovey.
Yes,
John Bon.
Oh, I gotta go.
I know a lot of people who their favorite band is Bon Jovi. They're not mine,
Solid.
but I like some of their music.
And
I know.
that's
For
Fair
a
enough,
fifth
fair
round
enough.
pick, I'm pretty happy with that.
No,
Yeah.
that is fair enough. Leitonanon, who are you picking?
this is his
Fifth
thinking
round, it
face.
gets kind of tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm between 2.
I was between a few, but Bon Jovi was the most popular out of the ones I was thinking of, so I just went with them.
I would have chosen Kiss if you didn't use that.
Thank you for being with me on that.
Yeah,
I
I'm with you
legitimately
too.
went through a phase of just listening to them. To be honest
Yeah.
with you,
Okay, guys. Sorry for the wait here. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't know anymore.
It's hard, man.
7 seconds.
6.
Okay, I'll go Green Day.
Good
Green
pick.
That's a good one.
Good.
Solid.
That's one of the ones I thought about taking.
Really?
I'm happy with my lineup.
I'm gonna listen to Kiss after this just to piss you off.
Yeah.
All right,
gonna
well,
have to take
Presley.
that
They're
out.
jealous of Gene Simmons' tongue.
All right, Presley,
That
who
thing
are
is
you
long.
picking?
All right, I can't believe it hasn't been chosen. Dramatic pause for effect.
Okay.
Okay.
Van Halen.
Nice.
That's a
that
really
was
good
the one I was
pick.
going for.
No, that
Oh,
was
I'm
that
shocked.
was a definite sleeper. And then
That is a
I
sleeper.
don't think
It-
the
It is.
which of
They
the
haven't
two
picked
bands
it.
do I go?
You
I mean,
comfortable there?
there are bands that I like personally that I'm not going to pick, but I'm between two bands right now to where like they definitely deserve to get picked. I just don't know which
Just
one I want to go.
Not by
with.
you.
Yeah, apparently not by me. Well, there's not many a band on here that I want to
Not
pick,
many.
but
The words
who do I
top.
take between?
Listen,
Okay,
That
The
one.
words
I-
top 75 mean nothing to me anymore.
I was, there's a different band I want to pick that I think deserves it, but I'm gonna go with Boston.
Oh, okay.
Boston, yeah, Boston. They
Very
have some good
intrinsic.
songs. They have some good songs.
What? What'd you say? What?
Big time rush.
That would be fantastic.
Florida Georgia Line.
All right, well,
Florida
Zach,
Georgia Line.
if someone
I
picks
went through a
that, I
phase where
would
I liked them.
automatically put them last. Oh
I
my
did.
gosh.
What do y'all think is like the best boy band that's modern?
Honestly, the Jonas Brothers.
I was
The
no,
Jonas-
seriously, they
the
are
Jonas
the best boy
Brothers-
band of
Okay.
recent. I would
Modern
say
day?
so, yes.
Sure. Back then, no.
Well, I would say
yeah.
okay, but are bands like Imagine Dragons, One Republic, or like
Yeah.
Maroon 5 considered boy bands? Because
No.
Yeah, I would just wouldn't consider them boy like that. Boy
it would be
bands.
more like One Direction.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Alright.
Yeah. I would
Alright.
say Jonas Brothers.
Well,
over
Zach,
One
you
Direction,
have the
but-
final pick of the draft.
bad.
He's obviously
Okay.
going to choose Hannah Montana.
Right.
The band Hannah Montana.
There's two.
Paul McCartney.
You get
and
Miley
Wings.
and Hannah. It's a band.
Facts.
all right.
Machine.
Okay, so since I have the last one, I'm just
Can't
gonna
wait for the
name the
sleeper.
ones that I was considering for this, if that's
Uh-huh.
okay.
Go ahead. I was gonna do the same afterwards, just for be like the bands that got snubbed.
Well,
Should we save them then?
Well, maybe we should.
Yeah,
let's
we'll
save
save
it.
them
Because
till
I've
the
got
end.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, we'll each go around the table, starting with Zach, and we'll talk about bands where Bryce didn't get
So,
picked.
y'all know I was really salty when I had tickets to go see this band and then it got canceled. I consider them to be legendary. They're not only one of my favorites, but I think
Oh.
that they're one of the best rock bands of all time, Foo Fighters.
Good pick.
Yeah, that was
Solid.
an excellent last pick of the draft. That
I
was
thought
that was
about
really
taking
good.
them too with my last pick.
They're really good.
No.
Love Dave Grohl.
No, Foo Fighters. That was a really good last pick.
Thank you.
All right, so then Zach, what was your band or multiple that you thought were snubbed?
So for me, a lot of these are going to be personal preference, kind of
Mm.
like we had talked about. But Queens of the Stone Age, I really like them.
I'm actually not familiar.
I don't know them.
Oh, really?
I might know the songs, but the band name I don't know.
You would probably know a lot of their songs.
I
They're-
probably would.
They're
yeah.
pretty good. Dave Grohl actually worked on one of their albums, so
Oh, okay.
as you can tell, there's kind of a theme.
I mean, you do
Um,
have Nirvana as well, so
Yeah, yeah. So there was them, and then also, let's be honest, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
That's a really good
that was a
band.
band that I'm a little surprised didn't get picked.
And then also
about-
just to throw in a modern one, Maroon 5.
Yep.
Maroon
What
5.
about
I'm surprised
Backstreet
didn't get
Boys?
picked. Backstreet Boys. I think I'm not too surprised that they didn't get picked.
I thought
They're
about it with
just
my last
Too
pick.
different. I don't
Another
know.
one I thought of was Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys is
Black
one. Well,
Sabbath.
especially if you're
Black
into like
Sabbath.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Eminem
Black
or
Sabbath.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I went through a phase where I really liked Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath is good for sure.
Pearl Jam.
Train.
Pearl Jam. Train.
Oh, Train. I didn't think of them.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I like a few of their songs. I don't know much about them though.
Chicago.
Chicago. That's one I was gonna bring up. I was surprised
Yeah.
that Chicago didn't get picked.
U2. U2
U2.
and Pink Floyd you can only listen to
Yeah.
intoxicated.
I'm
so-
su- oh, why
There's-
didn't I pick
for-
Pink Floyd?
I'll say for a modern
'Cause you're
band.
sober.
I don't
I
think
kinda
any of
like
us
Pink
really
Floyd,
listen
though.
to them, but a modern band that's pretty popular is Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, Panic
yeah.
at the Disco is a big
This-
one.
That
Uh,
count?
Yeah, Panic
They're
at the
definitely a
Disco
Am I
band.
is
thinking of the right one where it was a band and then he kind of went solo?
No,
He-
you're thinking of the right thing.
He did go solo, I
Yeah.
think.
He might have, but I mean,
Well,
Panic
still a
at the
band.
Disco is still a band.
For a time.
If this counts as a band, because there's two of them, Simon and Garfunkel, I think is actually a really good duo.
Pentatonics.
So, nah.
I mean, yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
the one that I was contemplating picking instead of Boston was The Police. That was the other band I was
Police.
contemplating taking.
that was one I was laughing at too, because Evan found out last night. I just do not like the Police, and I don't know why.
Their drummer.
Yeah, that's why.
No, it's not their drummer. I just not a huge fan of the music. Plus, my dad used to always sing Roxanne so much that it annoyed me. Roxanne.
That's the other Roxanne, but yes.
That is
All
not
right.
the Police.
Anyway, we will do what we normally do to where now we judge each other and we will come back and we'll declare a winner. So, yeah,
We're back.
that we are.
Evan
All
calculated.
right, so we
We're
have the
nervous.
final scores here. Just out of curiosity, before we say anything, just who do you guys think is going to win?
I have no idea.
Not me. That's as much as I know.
I don't know.
To be completely honest, I think either Leighton or I.
Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty. So, in last place with a total of exactly 1 point is me.
Oh,
No, I came in last place with all of you guys except for Zach, who put me second to last.
big oof.
big
Oh, yeah, I
oof.
knew that you guys would put me last because I knew that you wouldn't like some of my picks. But I wanted to say I went with the Zach strategy. I'm just like, I just want to stay true to me. So
Yeah,
I
good
know
for
that
you,
I know
man.
that you
Fair
guys don't like
enough.
a lot of these bands. Like ELO, I'm sure you guys don't even
ELO.
really know anything about them. I don't think you guys know much about Boston.
Not
and
much.
Coldplay, I'm guessing that none of you like, but I really like
I know
Coldplay.
warm
I like
play. I don't know
Coldplay.
much about cold though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
I like Warm Paws.
Warm Paws.
They're not bad.
What?
Lukewarm
Okay,
stuff.
The
after
drummer's
okay,
not
I'm
bad.
subtracting a point. I'm taking a point away from Zach after that joke. No. But then, all right, but you four actually came all very close.
Oh no.
wow.
So you may actually be surprised, but you four all came really close. Everybody put me last, but the rest of you were all different.
Wait, really?
No, everybody.
put
No,
him
I
third.
got exactly 1 point because Zach put me second to last instead of last. Everybody else put me last. But all right. Anyway,
oof.
pity party aside, everyone, send out thoughts and prayers for me. All right. So coming in fourth place with 5 points is Zach.
Cry.
So yeah, Zach came in fourth place.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And then I will say between you next three, somebody got 7 points, somebody got 8, and somebody got 9.
Wow.
So it was all very, very close. So honestly, any of you three could have easily won. So coming in third
Money.
place with a total of 7 points is Presley.
Okay.
So yeah, Presley comes in third place with 7 points. And again, Shmev, you were right. It's between yourself and Leighton. One of you has 8 points. One of you has 9.
I promise I won't let this
Determine
change how our relationship
yeah.
is.
Alrighty.
I think if we hold hands, it'll mean more to the
Alrighty. And now, the winner
Yeah, I'm a little one.
of the Band Drafts Awkward Games thingy with a total of 9 points. I believe first time winner Leighton.
Yeah.
No!
It changed everything. Let's go.
Only
Okay.
because I thought I was gonna win. I hate you. I hate
I
you.
will
I
say,
don't want you to do anything for this podcast ever again.
Okay, I'm off. I'm off.
yes, I will say, selfishly, I'm very happy
happy with
that
mine.
Leighton won because Leighton came in first place for everyone except for Zach, who put him last.
You put me
Last.
You had AC/DC on there.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I had to call you out on that, Zach. This was too funny.
Okay, there's something wrong with not giving
Okay.
me first.
Just-
But fourth?
No. Just their drummer is bad.
And
Hold
it's
on.
because of
Hold on.
AC/DC?
explain myself.
Gosh.
I
Okay.
want to say, so you had a landslide victory until I saw Zach's, and I'm like, oh, that actually ended up being really close.
This is what happened.
Explain.
I made a promise to Evan last night, and I had to stay true
Wait,
to
what?
it. You not remember this before bed? We were
No.
talking about. Okay.
Before bed.
Yeah. Well, remember I slept over his place.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We we were talking and he was like, "Man, I might just pick AC/DC in spite of you." I said, "Whoever has AC/DC on their list, I am not picking them."
That's the way to play the draft.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was a landslide.
Okay.
Other than
Yes,
that,
but I
just-
will say,
I just have to try to understand this. So you don't like one person from a band, and they're automatically just bad.
I feel like whether or not I like a band, and it's part of me trying to not be devil's advocate because I don't like to be that guy. Do you know what I mean by that devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Just
but
like
how is that not being devil's advocate?
what I'm
People like them.
I understand, but I guess where my issue lies is that the community around the band has a lot to do with whether or not I like them. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Like, do you ever not like something because you know someone you hate that likes them?
Yeah.
AC/DC is that way for
Depends.
me.
Like, for example, I'm trying to think. Like, okay, Tom Brady.
Okay, yeah.
He played for the Patriots for years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand Tom Brady, but
Mm-hmm.
I knew the Patriots were still a good team, even if I hated them.
Sure.
So that's like,
Yeah.
even if I
Whoa,
think one
okay.
person's
No,
bad,
I
doesn't
still
I will
mean-
hate
say, in Zach's defense, this is different because this is personal preference to where that's objective because you can look at a record.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is their record. This is how
You
good they are.
can-
This is
you
win
can-
losses.
you can
If
see
you
how
look
much
at the
money they've
record.
made.
To see the
No, but that's
Yes.
just that doesn't have to do with personal preference though, because that is it's popular.
it's objective versus subjective.
Yeah.
This isn't like, okay, who is the best and most influential bands of all time? At that point, this will just be a statistics draft. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
This is all about personal preference, and I'm just picking who I like. So, I mean,
Gotcha.
that's really nothing more. Do I think ACBC? Wow,
AC/DC.
Yeah, ABCD is still a good band. Of course I do. I think they're a really good band. I just do
Okay.
not like them for a multitude of reasons, and one of them, probably the most importantly, being that everyone thinks their drummer is fantastic, and I can't stand that.
Huh. Well,
Also-
I'm not a huge fan, like personally, of the Beatles. I still think they're one of the greatest bands. That's why I picked them in my first pick.
Still,
I know that
totally
they are
agree
up
with you.
there, and
I
I wouldn't
absolutely
listen
agree
to
with you.
them very often, but I know
So,
they are one of the
Hold
best.
on,
But no-
wait. I just thought of something. So if last night, if you didn't say whoever has AC/DC, you weren't gonna pick them, Leighton might have gotten the full
Unanimous.
points.
Yeah.
You could have gotten.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would say, at least according to this, it
Whoa.
actually didn't change anything in terms of first place because Leighton
Yeah.
still won. And I think
Yeah.
objectively we can look at it and we could
I
say
like
that
that too.
Leighton had a really good draft. I think
man.
the only band of yours that I didn't love was Green Day.
Yeah.
Green Day, I'm
You
not
were
really a big
almost
fan
first.
of, but
It was
Your-
that
like,
one that
your
brought me
first
down.
pick.
one
Yeah.
one through 4, the Beatles through One Republic, I'm just like, oh, that is phenomenal. So no,
Thanks.
I think to me you were the clear winner. Like for
No,
me
you
personally, this wasn't even close.
Y'all want to guess who
Leighton,
was my
The
first
Queen.
pick?
Just, I need you to understand something.
Okay.
It was close.
It was close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
It
Y'all
shouldn't
wanna
have
guess-
been, but
Oh, wait,
But it,
yeah,
but it
Yeah,
was.
y'all want to guess who my first pick was?
ZZ
well,
Top.
I mean, you picked Led Zeppelin. What do you mean?
No, I'm
What?
saying like
No,
my
hold on,
first
hold on.
pick out of y'all.
Let me actually think about this.
Wait,
Oh,
you
well, I
number
mean,
one?
So I know
I
it's
can
not
see
me, and
it.
so it's between them two.
Presley.
Mhm.
Really?
Presley.
Yeah, it was Presley.
No, he was almost my number one.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
first
I think
overall
I put
pick
him
is the
as-
one that stooped him.
I'll
That
admit.
was
I'll
one for
admit.
me.
Yeah.
That was 'cause
That's
that
what
was-
brought it up for you.
that was
but
one of my
for the
favorite bands.
majority, I think that brought it down.
Yeah.
I put Presley at 2. Actually, how this panned out was how I had it in my
So just
head.
out of curiosity, then, what was my pick that brought me down so much? I really thought I was gonna make top
Yeah,
2.
let's see here.
I almost put you at. You and Presley
me,
were so close to me.
I won't lie. I think you and Leighton did a great job.
Rush.
I don't think they did. Very good.
I wasn't a fan of Rush.
Yeah,
Rush?
Rush and the Eagles, I'm not that big a fan of. I
Yeah.
really like Foo
See,
Fighters.
but what I'm
Nirvana,
surprised
and
with
Led
is that even
Zeppelin.
if you're not a big fan of them, like you say you're not a big fan of the Beatles, but yet you respect the Beatles pick, right? So why isn't that for the Eagles? Because the Eagles are also one of the most influential bands of all time.
I mean, all these on here could be considered influential of all time.
Yeah, but I mean
So-
the
Lizzo's
Eagles are
influential.
like the Eagles are up there.
Shut up.
It's all subjective, y'all.
Did you just
That
hear-
was
did you
That's
just,
the point.
stupid.
Did
I
you hear
should never
Schmev?
say that again.
did you hear Schmev?
What did he say?
Schmev said,
Well, someone said influential is subjective, and I said, yeah, Lizzo's subjective.
and that's
to
when I was
some
like,
people.
shut up.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, she sold out crowds.
She. Yeah.
Too many.
Too many.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure that we offended you all with a band that we didn't
Wow.
pick or rankings with something.
I hope I offended you.
But yeah, that was our list. That was our draft.
Fun stuff.
And Leighton is a first-time winner. So now
Thank you.
I think, except for the bald man, now everyone has won.
At least once.
Poor bald man.
Because I won the
Aw.
superhero.
You
Stop
won superhero.
Staying true to
I-
yourself.
I won worse
Yeah.
things.
You have to please others.
And fast food. Granted, both of them were because Noah liked me.
Those are the
So-
only. So
Yeah.
Presley hasn't won one yet.
No. Presley
won
won.
the-
He won TV shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, is that maybe next time?
Maybe next time.
I told him he needs to start, thinking about what other people want and please them, and stop being true to himself.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of
Stop
did that.
being
Terrible
True to himself.
advice.
I feel like he kind of did that though with Nirvana.
I loved.
oh no, I love Nirvana.
You do?
That
Okay.
is what that was a voice crack. When I was thinking
It
about
was.
this episode in the past, that's what I was thinking. Oh, that'll be the one I kick it off with. But I could not think of them. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know I have a different one other than what I have.
Hey, if
but
you would have looked at the list that I offered to show you.
So he had the third pick.
Yeah.
If you had to redo it, who would have been your third pick?
Would have been Nirvana.
you mean
Because
my first,
it would have been
No, or
Any
your
band-
because you had the third pick.
any band that wasn't Queen or the Beatles.
Yeah. You can't.
it
be Queen
should.
or the
The way I planned it out,
Queen was
Couple
another
days
one
ago,
that put me up
um,
there, put you up there for me.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Nirvana, Queen.
Well, Queen was already taken.
Well, I'm saying if I could build it like the way I thought.
If you had the first pick.
yeah.
If no one else picked,
Yeah.
If no one else did.
Well, yeah, if you could have Queen and the Beatles on the same team, that'd be great. But that wasn't gonna happen.
oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, well that'll do
Yeah.
it. Leighton's the winner.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You
Thanks for
win
drafting me, guys.
nothing.
It's a popularity contest.
Well,
I'm not mad
It
anymore.
kind of is.
Okay. We
Three
can
of
be
us loved
friends.
you, and the bald man hated you. Anyways.
Yeah.
because of one band.
One drummer.
Which,
One-
if it,
yeah,
if
one
it wasn't
drummer.
for that one drummer, you would have been the unanimous
Correction.
overall pick.
One drummer sticks.
If
No,
it
that was
No,
21
that was
Pilots.
21 Pilots.
28 pilots.
Who they were not picked. Which, yeah, they didn't deserve to get
No,
picked.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let us know what other drafts you want us to do. We're open to ideas. Who knows? I don't know.
Yes.
There's a lot we can do with these drafts.
There is a lot.
Like
we
I
can
saw
do.
something on TikTok. They drafted the color orange.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah,
anything that's orange, like Garfield, a basketball,
Oh.
the fruit.
Oh.
it was actually
bunch.
really cool.
we
Yeah.
No, that was a
Wow,
lot of
that's
fun.
different.
And there was another one that was like cartoon cats, and you'd be surprised
Right.
how many.
Yeah,
there are.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
So anything you want us to draft, just let us know.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, come back for next episode.
You can draft moms,
Yeah.
What?
like Tom and Jerry's mom. You know what I mean?
No.
They're animals. of different species.
Just roll it.
They don't have
Roll
the
it.
same mom.
Thank you for joining us for a session of awkwardness.
What the? We rolled.
Why? Why?
Zach just took his pants off.